YouTube, Instagram family, what's good, what's good? This is Lee for Lee Fitness, Spirituality, Tarot, and Astrology. And today's topic is your sign is your mind, okay? We must understand that the mind has two concepts, okay? Practical and logical, all right? Practical being Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and logic being Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, all right? Our Mercury sign, which determines our concept, is how we think and how we communicate. So we are already born with a concept in how we think and how we communicate. And because we do not know this, we're taught to think and communicate in a manual way, not in the way that we were born, okay? And this is where we talk about going on what our parents taught us, okay? Because our parents take us totally out of our concept, okay? They say go to school, get a job, and that's it. And they're not realizing that it's more complicated than that, okay? And I'm going to give you an example. I'm an Aquarius Mercury, which makes me a logical concept, okay? A logical thinker, a logical speaker, all right? My strength is math, science, okay, and technology. But when I went to school, I didn't go to a school that taught that. I went to a school that predominantly taught English and history. So I was horrible in school because I hated English and history. I had no interest in English and history at all. So when I went to school, I just daydreamed, I talked in class. I did not care about what went on in school because what they taught, English and history, was a practical concept. And I am not interested in anything practical, period. I'm not. And that's what astrology taught me. It even taught me why I was horrible in high school, okay? Because I was not in my power. And we have to understand this with our children, okay? We make our children something that they cannot be, okay? Success does not, and what you call success anyway, a good job, a nice house, money, does not amount to success. It does not. Only happiness amounts to success. Okay, we must understand this. Only happiness amounts to success. That's why there's a lot of rich people out here that's ready to put a gun to their head, okay? Because they have financial success, but they do not have happiness because they do not live in their mind's concept and they cannot understand the world, okay? They can't figure themselves out in relationships. They can't figure out, why do I have this good job, but I'm not happy? They can't figure out anything because they were never taught their mind's concepts, okay? It's very important to know what your Mercury sign is and what your strengths and weaknesses are in your thought and communication, okay? We must understand this, okay? This is why the birth natal chart is imperative. It's imperative that you understand the birth natal chart because your mind is your sign. Your mind is your sign. And if you're not thinking in your sign, it's going to be very difficult to be happy in this world. No matter how much outside world success you have, you're never going to be able to figure yourself out. You're never going to be able to figure yourself out. There's so many people out here who are talented in a lot of different things, but they have no clue because they don't even know if they're a practical thinker or a logical thinker. They don't even know that. So they're just operating on autopilot every single day in confusion, and have no idea who they are. Okay, and this is very big with children. okay? If you're a Pisces mom, which is practical, and you have 2 children, and one is a Gemini and one is an Aquarius, you're going to struggle with those children because they're logical. And they're not going to get your mothering. It's going to come off to them as over-mothering. You're in their business too much, okay? They don't want you around like that, which will cause you to feel like your children do not want you, okay? This happens over and over and over again because we do not understand that our sign is our mind, period, okay? So I want you guys to think about that, okay? You need to get your birth natal charts for you and your children and understand your mind and your child's mind, because I'm telling you guys, without that, the only thing you can do is go to school and get a job. That's it. You will never, ever, ever find your true self until you understand that your mind is your sign, okay? So I'm gonna leave it right there. Birth natal charts are free, okay? The very first one. Multiple charts are a service. If you would like a compatibility reading, a personal reading, or a health reading, or take the birth natal chart class, all the prices are in the video description below. Please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube page. I would really love to have you guys. Listen, guys, I understand that it's very difficult to realize that you come with instructions, but you do. And it's called your birth natal chart, okay? This is Lee, one love.